Action!
Hello, and welcome to American Coffee Break. I'm your host, Brittany Chigwidden, and tonight we have a very special guest with us, a leading researcher in public policy from New York University, Dr. Abraham. Welcome, Dr. Abraham. Nice to have you tonight.
Glad to be here.
Cheers. I know you've been doing a lot of research currently on legalization of marijuana in the state of New York. Could you tell me a little bit about the problems that you see coming forward with this issue?
Yes. In New York now, we witness high levels of criminality. We witness many arrests. We pay $75 million a year as a cost of these arrests and justice costs as well. In 2010, there were 50,000 people who were arrested for possession of marijuana, which was mostly possession of small amounts of marijuana. We also, when we look at the marijuana market, we have no control. We have no safety, no quality control at all, so we cannot really know what's being sold to the consumers. And we cannot restrict access to minors because it's off the grid. And all of this is besides the opportunity costs that we have in this industry. There's so much economic activity that's simply not part of the system. Well, at least it's under the table, basically.
Do you think by opening the market in the state of New York and implementing things, do you think that this is really something that might be politically feasible, or do you think it's something that may not be politically feasible, and how would you go about implementing it? How about talk about implementing first?
Okay, well, our proposal is based on a licensing system. So producers, retailers, consumers will all need to get a license. We do want to open the market. We do want to regulate it. We want to regulate how much cannabis is being produced, how much cannabis the consumer can buy. We would have restrictions on minors, on location and whatnot. We would have quality and safety checks. Furthermore, once we open the market, once the production is legal, we expect to see less drug-related violence, and we will also be stimulating economic activity because businesses will have incentive to open up, and that will create a good economic activity.
And do you think this is politically feasible in the state of New York? Or is it going to follow suit just like Colorado and Washington State?
Well, New York has been traditionally a democratic state, and it has relatively liberal policies when it comes to drugs. So I think it is possible. Whether or not it's feasible at the current moment, given like in the House and the Senate, I think we could perhaps ask someone who works closely in the House or the Senate. They would have a better overview of the current situation.
Okay. Well, you're just in luck because tonight our counterpart, Natalia, is out in the field talking to Senator Nargiza about this issue.
I'm here with the Senator Nargiza, who's taking care of this bill. How's it going, Nargiza?
Thank you, Natalia. As you can see, we're working days and nights on this bill with my colleagues, and we want to make sure that our voices are heard. We want to open the market to regulate through taxation and licensing.
And how much do you think you're going to generate with this new tax?
It's estimated that we can earn 300 million tax revenues through taxation and licensing, and this money could be used to improve many other sections, such as health, education, and to improve the infrastructure of New York City.
Thank you, Nargiza. Let's cheer for it. I'm Natalia for American Coffee Break. Back in the studio.
Welcome to
American Coffee Break.
Oh, American Coffee Break. Okay. Good evening, and welcome to American Coffee Break.
Action!
Hello, and welcome to American Coffee Shop.
Break.
Wait. Coffee break. Live. Sorry. Camera. Action!
Hello, and welcome to American Coffee Break. I'm your host, Brittany Chigwidden, and today we have a very special guest. He's the professor from New York University, the very one and only Dr. Abraham. Everybody give a round of applause.